Hi, my name is David Bowen, and this is my 4.0 reflection video for media design and technology industries. This first question is pretty interesting, and I think one of the most simple answers. Learned how many of these industries do the same things on a daily basis, use the same terminologies, and even a lot of the same tools and resources to complete these projects that each of these different industries do. But they do it in little different ways, and they do it in different manners to provide very different results, whether it's video games or apps. They're all in the same classified category. But I think it's really cool how they can do the same thing but altered a little bit to form a completely different end result. This question is a really simple answer, and that answer is pretty much absolutely. A lot of things I learned in this class, a lot of things that I found out going into it and now coming out of it, are a lot of the same things that I already pretty much expected or already knew about the industry, and just reinforce that drive to want to get into game design, and I just make me excited to start my career in it. This one goes along with my first answer about something I learned about the industry, and that's how all the courses coalesce and the industries coalesce together to form different things. But the assignment I learned that from, the assignment that really I felt was the most useful, was a lot of the industry terms. And that's partially because I like the straightforward types of things, straight almost pen and paper, as some people would call it. So I learned a little bit better that way, but that's also because I saw, looking through all these other industries, a lot of the same slang, a lot of the same professional vocab used, and then, kind of got to do research in different industries and realize, like, wow, these guys do the same thing that I'm going to be doing, and even in some ways how I'm going to be working with them, and they're going to be working with me in collaborations and things like that. Something I'd love to see added to this course in the future is some sort of group project, maybe around week 3 or even week 4, where it's just maybe 2 or even 3 people work together, and they're from different industries, to create some sort of project. And I'd love to see that because it would even reiterate and show even more how together and how collaborating these industries truly are. So just for a quick example, like a game designer, a graphic designer, and a mobile developer, in some sort of group project, maybe it's record a video from a phone, edit it, and have a great idea behind it, just in a way to where all 3 of these professions would come together and be able to really work well together, and just show a lot of students how these industries do develop later on and do end up working together many times and in many different ways when it actually comes to the real world experience. This question as well is pretty straightforward. I believe the very first assignment about time management with the Excel format and all that, it'd be really useful in month 1 of anybody's degree. But from what I can tell from most of the classmates, speaking with them online and all that, this is month 3 or 4 for most of us. So I feel like that's something that, maybe would be great for a student liaison to give to a student, or even, for a month 1 of someone's degree. And if this is month 1 of somebody else's degree, then it is a good thing. But like I said, for the most part, from what I've seen, most people are in month 3, month 4. They've already developed their own system. And I don't really feel like this reinforced anything. It was just kind of like, oh, I already know this. This is something that's nothing new to me, so I'll just insert what I already do, and I'm done. And also, I just felt like it's almost impossible to really schedule your whole month. So to try and fit everything on an Excel thing, things are going to come up left and right. And I just felt it didn't really relate to the class almost at all. So I just felt like that was something that was really unuseful, unproductive. Like I said, it's more of a month 1, a very beginning type of assignment, and I just don't really see much usefulness. And that may sound a bit harsh, but that's just kind of my opinion on what that assignment just really seemed pretty much useless.